This cotton field we standing in now, it didn't look like a cotton field. It looked like somebody had just basically recently planted it and was hoping to get a solid stand. Well, after the visit and a bunch of prayers, God sent rain. And the amount of rain he sent was excessive in some instances, and in some instances you can look and see that it was just what the doctor ordered. Some of the cotton that received the excessive rain was too far along and it didn't help it. It just made it regrow a lot and put a bunch of what I call switches on top of the cotton. It didn't do it very well, but this cotton was young enough and was not far along enough that the water was just what the doctor needed. So it got all of this rain in August and then it stops, and cotton loved that. And it was hot and basically moist, and it just did what cotton do, put on fruit and set bowls. And it wasn't no rain to knock the fruit off of it, and you can tell by just looking at it, it got more or less what it needed. And man, it's nothing but a blessing. With the amount of rainfall that we got, I would say probably about 60% of my cotton, it took it over the top. And the other 40%, it kind of just made it just start back growing again, because at the time of the rain, there was about 40% of my cotton crop that my agronomist was basically telling us we may be picking cotton before August, because the cotton was basically had been cut out and was opening. And then it started raining. I don't think the grade's gonna be as great on that first pick cotton as this later pick cotton. This is what I grew up doing. I was raised on a cotton farm. My father grew cotton every year since '77. To be back in cotton, and some of these rows that we standing in has had cotton on them since the '70s and '80s, it's kind of like a dream, when you go back to doing what you know to do. I'm very excited about picking this cotton, but I do have some that don't look nearly this good.
While Davis still has plenty of crop left to harvest, he says he's optimistic about the cotton crop he has in his fields.